Get an extra about our beautiful, gorgeous wife, and it takes up most of the book. Like half of the book, this extra takes up, and I'm thriving over it. I'm super happy. So someone makes a matchmaking scroll, and at first, our beautiful, gorgeous wife, he wasn't gonna have anything to do with this thing until he finds out you could get a prize out of it. And he's like, you know what? Why not? I'll just go on these dates and then I will win this prize because you have to at least keep dating for 3 months. Even if you don't win a partner, you can be put into the bowl to win this prize. So he's like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to win myself this prize. And then I'll see why this matchmaking scroll is so great, because also people were telling him how fun it is, how good it is. Like, you don't even have to actually go on a real date. You just can mess with it. And he's like, you know what? I will do that. His first date is with his bio dad, but he doesn't know it's his bio dad, and his bio dad doesn't know it's him. They're both under disguises, and they're going by their names that they have given the scroll to use. Yeah, they think they're just somebody else. And it's so obvious it's his bio dad. Like, it is so obvious. And I'm sitting there going, baby, that's your dad. That is your dad. Wake up and realize it's your dad. Our sweet, innocent baby. So during his date with his bio dad, he's getting very huffy and very upset because, again, this dude's whole attitude is the worst. And our boy's like, you know what? I'll show him. I'll give him one up. So he takes the dude to a brothel, but he doesn't know it's a brothel. His mom and his adopted dad never explained those things to him. So he's a sweet, innocent, pure baby. He's never been to one of these places, so he doesn't really understand what they are. So he takes the dude there because it looks so fancy, so expensive. And his mom talked to him about it, but told him never to go to those places and never explained why he couldn't go to one of those places. So yes, he takes him there. And you can tell how pure and innocent he is because he's not understanding what the shopkeeper is explaining to him. Like, the person at the front of the desk is trying to explain to him. He thinks he's trying to buy food, when in actuality he's trying to buy toys. And you can tell his bio dad is getting frustrated and annoyed with him and realizing how pure and innocent his son is. And when he finally gets what the thing he's ordering, he is utterly shocked and horrified. And this is when his dad reveals who his identity is and gets onto him for being and doing these matchmaking things, sounding full like a hypocrite though when he does it. And like, his son calls him out on it. But their day ends right there after he reveals his true identity to his child. And his child's like, you know what? He tells me I shouldn't be doing this, but I will keep doing this. And I'm like, you poor innocent baby, you're going to continue being tricked. Our sweet angel, he goes on another date, and this person is the main character, his own cousin. Yes, he keeps getting into dates with family members. The version of the main character he is on a date with is the past version, and this dude is full on acting like he's in a horrible, abusive, cheating relationship, that his partner uses him, abuses him, cheats on him, abandons him, got with somebody else. And our sweet baby, he is just eating it up. He's like, oh, his partner's just the worst. He sounds awful. You should break up with him. And I'm like, dude, you talking about your own teacher that way? And again, he doesn't know that this is his teacher. So he thinks this person's a horrible, vile cheater who doesn't have any, respect for their partner, any actual care for their partner. And like, they're just discussing things. They're having full-on conversations about what the main character should do, how he should handle this relationship. He's also trying to give point of views to the main character. They even put on a whole act of him pretending to be his teacher while the main character pretends to be both versions of himself. It's such a mess. The male lead shows up and reveals the main character's true identity to our sweet angel baby, and our sweet angel baby, he's furious because the main character made out his teacher to be the worst lover to ever exist. He is pissed. He is very upset, righteously to be upset, and starts chasing his cousin around, destroying the building they're at. Now he shouldn't have destroyed the building, and he helps rebuild the building and pays for the cost of all the destruction he caused. But yeah, he is angry. He is furious, especially since the main character decided to be very detailed about his, bedroom stuff with the male lead. Yes, so he got full-on details about his teacher and the main character. He already knew that they did things in front of him, but he didn't have to learn more details. He didn't even want to know those details before he knew the person he was talking to was the main character and the person he was talking about was the male lead. He didn't want those details. But now knowing who they were, he was more disgusted. Our swart people babies just get stuck with the worst situations. He keeps hearing the things he don't want to hear about, and I just want to cover his ears and protect him from those two. Full on want to protect. You know what had me grossed out? I knew that it was going to happen because of TikToks and fanfics, but reading it just made me really disgusted. So the main character assumes his cousin is in a relationship with his bio dad. Now, yes, the main character doesn't know his cousin's bio dad is his bio dad. And so he just assumes the way the dude talks about him that they're in some sort of relationship. And I'm like, dude, no, maybe have an actual full on conversation with your cousin. Get more details from your cousin than just assuming that they're in some sort of relationship like you and your teacher. He also tells his cousin to be better towards his partner, to stop fooling around with others. And I'm like, no, honey, this isn't like you and your teacher. This is his father. And like, our poor boy thinks the main character knows that him and his bio dad are father and son. So he's also misunderstanding what his cousin is even talking about. And I'm like, oh God, no. Our sweet, foolish baby, he continues to go on these dates even though his father and his cousin told him not to. He's like, you know what? I'm going to continue trying. I want to win this prize. And each date turns out to be a failure, and he gets more upset over it. And he starts posting about his displeasure with the scroll, which sooner or later turns into books, which his bio father finds out about, and he makes sure that these books are not being sold anymore. And he's very upset over this too. But yes, our sweet baby is just losing it over this scroll. The creator of the scroll, he's upset knowing that the cousin is upset over the scroll, so he sends one of his employees to go deal with it. But this employee is a kind of afraid of the cousin, so she asked one of her friends that she made over the scroll business to go deal with it. And you know who it is? Yeah, it's one of the twins. It's typically the younger twin. He goes to deal with the problem. The younger twin goes as disguised as a woman. He doesn't do anything to like change the cousin's opinion of the scroll. No, he becomes the perfect disciple. He's doing everything the sect needs him to do. He's there to help others, get the others to do their jobs. Like, he's just perfect. And everyone sees it, and the male disciples are becoming very attracted to him. They want him to stay. And they think maybe he'll be perfect for their sack leader because he's always talking about their sack leader, always endeared about their sack leader, even trying to get opinions of what the sack leader feels about him. Yeah, he does do that stuff. And like, our sweet angel baby, he's seeing all this effort, but he's not trying to get romantically close to the younger twin. No, he's like, oh, I see this person's efforts and I want to learn from this person. I want to get information how I can be a better sack leader from this person. And I'm like, honey, no, you sweet little angel baby, no.